Hey guys, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever the heck you're watching this. Hope everything's going well for you guys. We're still struggling along, trying to make these videos for you guys. And hopefully, it's helping you somewhat review some of these things. Tonight, I was struggling exactly what to do. The video, like I showed you guys on Monday and Tuesday, was not as good as I wanted it to be. The guy, when he was going over the answers, didn't really explain the EP&I situation. And so, and to be honest with you, I just didn't have time to be able to make one to explain all E's, P's, and I's. Um, so I just decided to go ahead and what I wanted to do today for you guys. I got one last name that test, name the interval, name the test. There's 7 of these, right? Read it carefully. Read it carefully. You basically have 3 decisions, right? Is it categorical or numerical data? And it should almost state that in the problem. Read carefully. Categorical or numerical. It may say the word average. It may say the word mean. If it's any one of those, that's means. That's average. That's means. That has to be numerical data. If it talks about categories, or you're either in this category or you're not in this category, then that has to be proportions. Proportions can only be Z's. Means can only be T's. Then you need to decide on if it's a test or if it's an interval. And in a test, you should see the word statistical significant or enough evidence. Anything like that, you know it's a test. If it's wanting to try to predict what the average is or trying to predict what the population size, not size is, but what the population value is. I mean, it could be a proportion or a mean. Just be careful on the matched pairs. If you see 2 samples, but they're paired in some way, then it's a matched pair. And that, again, I've mentioned several times, is probably one of the hardest ones to tell. I'm going to take a grade on this one, guys. It's going to be out of 7. If you don't like your average, take it again. I got numbers up there, and I will just look for the highest one. But I truthfully cannot. If you can't get 6 or 7 of these, I mean, you're just not reading them carefully. I don't think, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just trying to give too much credit to you guys. But to me, it just flat says exactly what it is. And some of you guys are getting the ones that flat out say it. 95% proportion. I mean, sometimes it says it. Find a 95% confidence interval for the true proportion. I mean, it says it right there. But again, just look to make sure if it's categorical or numerical data. If it's numerical, it has to be means. If it's categorical, it has to be proportions. And in 1 sample or 2 samples. Are we comparing 2 different samples? Or are we comparing only 1 sample? If it is 2 samples, is it matched somehow? Basically, is it dependent? So last one of these, all I want you to do today for this, okay? Sign up for StatsMedic. Man, some of you guys, I haven't had very many do it, but some of you have. Some of you have voiced really positive things about it, and somebody out there is really tearing it up. They're already on section 3. I won't mention any names, but I'm very, very proud of you for showing that initiative and just getting after it. And a couple of you guys have gone on and done it, and I know I get it. Some of you may want to wait a little bit longer, but it's going to take you a while to get through it. You're not going to be able to do it the night before the exam. I promise you that. Some of you may just want to look at certain things. Now, again, to reiterate, there will be some rewards for you guys for completing that, or doing some of it, or you got to do more than a little bit. It's from what I've seen now, it's giving me 2 values. One is telling me basically how much you've done, and it's telling me how much percent you're getting right. That percent should be fairly high, higher than 30 or 40. I mean, just going through and clicking buttons, that doesn't help you any, and I'm not going to reward you that well for that kind of stuff, guys. I can see this it shows me all that stuff. It tells me how much time you're spending on it. all those type of things. Some of those videos are good. Some of them are not great. I'll just be honest with you. If you're watching those videos, like I said, some of them are pretty good and some of them aren't. Yeah. Sorry about that. I got to get some more rest. Last thing, please sign up for Stats Medic. I did not get as many emails as I wanted to get from last time. I don't know if you just don't feel comfortable about emailing me or what the deal was. I just wanted something different than a quick Google form. I did get a lot of positive feedback on that one, so I'm going to try to make some more of those. One of the biggest things I got was can I just send the PDF or send the questions out prior to that? And so I can do that fairly quickly. I mean, it takes 5 or 10 minutes or whatever else to make a PDF of that, but I can do that. Just got to find the question, take a snapshot of it, and then paste it in the Word. And sometimes finding the question is not always the easiest, but yeah, I'll do that. So you'll start to see that kind of thing. We'll keep going with certain sections, ones that I think I want to hit a little bit harder, and ones that I think will be going to be better for you. After this one, I'm going to pretty much wrap up inference. We're going to pretty much call that done. I don't think we need to hit the inferences, the test, all those things. I have not forgotten about your 10% rule, guys. I'm still working on that. I just when I think I kind of get it down, and then something else comes up to where I'm not too sure. So I've just sent an email out to one of my buddies, and hopefully they respond back something a little bit that I can actually deal with. I had no idea it was this big of an issue all year long. Definitions. You make sure you know your definitions, but I don't want to necessarily know them for the words, know the meaning of them, what the p-value means. What is the standard error? That's something you probably want to make sure that you know. These guys, anything that you can look up won't be on the test. It's not going to be on a test. If you can look up a definition really quickly on your internet or on your phone or whatever else and write that down on your paper, it's not going to be on the test. They're just not going to do that. It's anything that you can do very easily and find it on the web, it's not going to be on a test. I found some other things that are kind of leading me up to it. And again, AP is going to come out with some examples. What date are we? It should be coming up. What date are we on? Sorry, we're on the 21st. I thought they said the 23rd, but it might be the 26th. But I'm kind of waiting around for their examples, and then we're going to start hitting those things. So review. It's never, ever too early to review. Start reviewing for that thing. Okay. Remember, you only got to spend an hour of your life. Okay. Just explaining everything you need to know, getting those E's. I don't have anything else. I'm kind of rambling. I apologize for this. I'm wasting your time now, I think. Okay. 7 questions. Let's try to get them all right. I'm going to make a grade book column I'm going to make a column in the grade book. I'm going to make it out of 14, 2 apiece. All right. Unassisted, 2 apiece. If you don't like your score, do it again. I'm going to take the highest score. But I can't imagine this being that difficult. And I put the hints down there again, too, if you got them wrong. Or if you got it right. If you got it right, I'll say good job. And if you got it wrong, I'm going to tell you exactly what to look for in that problem. So if by some chance you miss the first one, if you look at that example or you look at what I said on the I don't want to say the hint, the explanation, whatever, you should not miss it the second time. There's almost no way. No, there's not. I told you what it was. I even told you what the answer was. Yeah, so you can't miss it the second time. If you did, you're just pushing the wrong buttons. So I love you guys. Keep working hard. I appreciate the emails that I've gotten from you guys. I appreciate the work that you guys are putting in. Some of you guys, like I said, are doing a fantastic job. I'm stuck. I don't know what else to tell you guys. really trying to figure out the best way to review guys. I really, from the feedback I got, I like what I did the other day. It took a while to make a video with splicing him into me and all that, but who cares? I don't have anything else to do. I'm sitting in front of a stupid computer all day. Thank you, Harrison. You sent me your work. Just got it. 11:37. I miss you guys. This is not as much fun. Get on my class. Get on my office hours. I haven't seen any. Man, 3 days I didn't get on anybody. I finally got one of my Algebra 2 kids today. Jump on there. Say hello. If it's nothing else, say hello. All right, I'm done. I wasted your time. Sorry. Wish I had a stupid joke to tell you. I don't have one. What starts with an E and ends with an E, but only has one letter in it? What starts with an E, ends with an E, but only has one letter in it? Think about it. Love y'all.